praise to you, O God, through the earth, our mother, who produces wonderful fruits. Welcome to Plant Gardens and Eat Their Fruits, a series dedicated to enjoying the goodness of God's creation, but also to your healthy body and soul. First of all, in this first episode, I want to talk about the reason for the title, Plant Gardens and Eat Their Fruits. That comes from actually a passage from the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 29, verse 5. And God says to Jeremiah, tell the people who were in exile at that point, and they were going to be there for a while, that they should plant gardens and eat their fruits. And so that was something that would help them to maintain their physical health. It was also there in exile where the synagogue system began, where they could preserve their Jewish faith, which eventually they would bring back to the Holy Land and continue. So those are both important elements for our flourishing, that we want to give our body what's necessary for its physical flourishing. We want to feed our soul likewise what is necessary for its flourishing. You know, my parents have always had a garden, and my dad's 83, my mother's 78. They don't take any medications. And I attribute that in large part to their healthy living, the physical activity of working in a garden, enjoying the fresh fruits that are right there. You know, they haven't deteriorated because they've been transported across the country or picked early, but they're fresh, they're vibrant, they're full of the enzymes and all of the vitamins that are so good for our health. And that's something that I wanted to bring about as well. You know, I think that a lot of our problems today, our physical problems, have to do with not giving our bodies what they need for good health. And so gardening is a way that we can help our bodies to be healthy. You have behind me here 3 of my raised beds here at the Friary. And we're going to be looking at the different plants that I grow and the reasons why I grow them and the values of each of them. But also to have, of course, the most essential thing, which is what is good for our souls, to give some spiritual message as well. The Catechism on the 5th commandment talks about the necessity we have to take care of this precious treasure of our health, not to the excess of the cult of the body, but at the same time giving our bodies what they need to remain healthy. You know, in the history of the church, there has been seen the book of nature and the book of the scriptures, and that both are revelations of God. So the book of the scriptures, God speaking to us lovingly as His Father. In the book of nature, we see revealed something of God in His beauty, His goodness, His order, all of that. And so when we garden, it's something that keeps us connected to nature through God's creation. And as the scriptures say, Psalm 19, the heavens proclaim the glory of God and the firmament shows forth the work of His hands. This is what the work of His hands produces. So stay with us, and I always like to conclude this program with a passage from St. Francis's Canticle of Brother Sun. Praise to you, O God, through the earth, our mother, who produces wonderful fruits.